I'm Jiggy Andersen. I'm up here at Lake of the Woods with the Director of Tourism, Joe Henry. Joe, what do we have behind us?
Jiggy, this is Willie Walleye. This is the most photographed walleye in the world.
And there's a reason why we're standing in front of a 60-foot walleye, because this is the walleye capital of the world. If you're interested in a lot of hook sets on a lot of fish, this is the show for you. And this is Across the Ice Belt with Ice Team.
Let's go fishing, boys.
Well, we are going to catch them no matter what, so game on.
Well, let's unpack and let's go fishing.
All right,
let's do it.
Lake Winnipesaukee, baby.
Wow. If you're looking to put hog bellies like this on the ice.
What do we have here?
This is another fat one.
Look at this one.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh my gosh, look at that one.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. They're so cool.
Nice.
It's a giant.
That is welcome to Devil's Lake, brother.
Look at that.
Matt right here, buddy. Nice.
Close out the show.
Thanks, Bryce.
No problem.
Well, this is kind of a nice little pampering, you know, a nice breakfast in the morning. And Joe, I have to admit, I'm a little bit outside my element here. I normally have my Bearcat in the background getting warmed up. Normally have my ice armor bibs on. I don't even have my ice armor bibs. So this is a completely outside of my realm deal for fishing.
Jeff, when you come to Lake of the Woods, there's two things you need to worry about. What should I wear and what should I eat? Everything else is taken care of for you. Let's go have some fun.
You know what I'm worried about? It's who's gonna catch the first fish.
That'll be me.
Yeah, all right, game on. Let's go fishing. We'll get packed up here. Home sweet home for the day. All right, let's go fishing.
Let's get after them, huh?
So we just got in the house, and typically when you fish up here, you have two holes to be able to fish, and what we'll use is kind of the same old adage, the 1-2 punch. One with the set rod, which is my bobber rod, and number two is my jigging rod. And our goal is to get set up and try to call in these fish from afar. So that's the job of the jigging rod, is to really pound the bottom, work that lure up and down, and try to track these fish that are around the area. Sometimes the set line is one that catches a lot more of the fish. I'm a jig fisherman at heart, and I like to be very aggressive with my jig, but there are times where you got to utilize that set line. So take advantage of the ability, especially when you're set up in a permanent shack like this, to utilize the two holes and two fishing rods. So we'll see which one's gonna work best today. Well, that didn't take too long, Joel.
Well, you know what? It's Lake of the Woods, baby.
Nice fish, look at that.
Hey, that's a nice keeper
Nice little
walleye.
gator, huh?
Yeah, that's a great way to start the morning. I mean, boom, you caught that little guy right off the bat before we even had everything set up, and kind of got the hot hole there. Joe, back to back.
You know what?
Two fish in the ice, and we just got started. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with you.
It's fun watching that Vex and those fish come in, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a blast.
You know, Lake of the Woods has, I mean, just a huge diversity of fish. I mean, what makes Lake of the Woods so great?
You know, we're lucky because we have millions, literally millions.
Yeah, while you talk, I'll take this off.
Yeah, thanks. You know, got literally millions of walleyes and saugers. And, you know, not only do we have millions of fish, but we also have a trophy fishery.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, you know, people ask, why is Lake of the Woods produce such big fish? And I think, you know, the size of it, the gene pool, and of course the bait fish in here.
Yep.
You know, everything from a diversity of bait fish growing up to when they get big, we got the tulipies.
Yeah.
And as you know, when you have tulipies in a lake, normally you're going to have the bigger fish.
Right.
The bigger walleyes, the bigger pike.
That's a great forage. Tulip, smelt, all that stuff. Yep. But hey, a great start, a good keeper. I'm going to throw that one in the bucket, and we're started.
Let's get rocking.
Fun times.
Keep going.
Ooh, upstroke. That was a really hungry one. I just lost that nice walleye, and I just told Joel we're gonna get a couple more walleye bites, and game on. That's what this game is about. I learned my lesson last time. I'm gonna pull my transducer out, and this one's Mr. Sauger, but really, really good table fare. You know, for me, this is a really special treat. You know, typically you see me out on the snowmobile, traveling around, fishing, you know, really hardcore, and that is really where my game is at. I love the adventure of fishing, but this bite here and this opportunity, if you're somebody that is really interested in, if you're watching these shows, or if you've been to a sports show, or you're interested in ice fishing, this truly is a destination that you can't go wrong. You don't need anything. All you have to do is show up at one of the 60 places that are up here, and they're gonna pamper you. They're gonna feed you, they're gonna transport you, they're gonna bring you to a heated fish house. You don't have to drill a hole. Really, my goal for this whole show is to get more people ice fishing, and there is simply not a better spot to do it than Lake of the Woods.
Across the Ice Belt has been brought to you by these great partners. Ice Team, the leaders in ice fishing education. Lake of the Woods Tourism, the walleye capital of the world. Arctic Cat, share our passion. Vexilar, own the ice. Thorne Brothers, custom rod and tackle shop. St. Paul Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show. Maury's Brooklyn Park Nissan and Maury's Brooklyn Park Subaru. Your places to buy happy.
Ice fish the famous waters of Lake of the Woods, the walleye capital of the world. There are 60 lodging facilities with everything from do-it-yourself to full-service resorts with ice fishing packages and American plans. Enjoy heated ice transportation to your warm and comfortable fish house, or use one of our well-maintained ice roads or snowmobile trails. World-class ice fishing awaits you. For more information on lodging and ice fishing, go to lakeofthewoodsmn.com.
If customer service is something you appreciate, look no further than Thorne Brothers Custom Rod and Tackle Shop. With a friendly staff that is willing to help assist you in all your fishing equipment needs. You won't find a larger selection of rods, lures, and specialty fishing gear. Looking for a new stick to set the hook with? Thorne Brothers Custom Rod Builders are the best in the business. Huge selection of hard-to-find equipment and across the ice belt approved. Thorne Brothers, located in Blaine, Minnesota, or found online at thornbros.com.
Maury's Brooklyn Park location is 2 dealerships on one massive lot. You'll find every new Subaru and new Nissan, so you can shop, compare, and decide. Both brands come with Maury's Buy Happy Promises. And now a $300 Clam Outdoors gift certificate with every new or used vehicle. That's 300 clams to get ready for your outdoor fun. Only at Maury's Brooklyn Park Nissan and Maury's Brooklyn Park Subaru. Your places to buy happy.
Boy, this is fun, man. It doesn't get better than this.
Unbelievable. They're just absolutely chowing the baits. Yeah, nice walleye, Joe. Hammered it. I got fish down here. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? There's one on my graph right now, too. I got to get down there. Look at that.
Nice.
Lake of the Woods gold, baby.
Man, Joe, they are absolutely chowing.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah. It's like this chaos of trying to rehook and get everything set and everything is so fun. But, I mean, Lake of the Woods, it's a special destination. What makes it such a great place for people to come up here and go fishing?
Well, you know, I think it's I think the resort community does, Jeff. You know, we have about 60 different lodging facilities, and we have everything from, you know, do it yourself, or if you want to make your own meals and go a little more economy but real nice, all the way up to the Taj Mahal, where it's absolutely full service, where they do everything for you. Yeah. And I think the cool thing is too is that if you like buzzing out on the snowmobile, you can do that. We got trails across the lake. At the same time, we have a number of different well-maintained ice roads. And of course, like we're doing today, the full service thing where, you know, have a nice breakfast, heated transportation takes you out to a heated fish house, we're on the fish, and we're just sitting back drinking coffee, whacking fish.
Yeah, and this is just one of the opportunities here, and it's such an easy system for people to come fishing. And
70 degrees, we're comfortable, we're drinking coffee, catching fish. You know what, anybody can do this.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna try to do it again here. I'm just gonna catch that big one I lost earlier.
Got him?
Got him, yeah. Oh, that's so fun, I love it. Little vapor trail and nice little keeper to fill the box up. Come here, my buddy. Look at that. Another sauger.
Hey, nice sauger.
That is a nice sauger. Yeah. Heck yeah. Hooked him right in the bottom of the yapper. Look at that. Of course, the old blade rattle spoon. Pink and gold. That's the color that I like the best. That's a cute little sauger. You know, I guess we could talk about this real quick. Is the difference between a sauger and a walleye. You know, this is kind of the bonus fish we call up here, Lake of the Woods, right?
Yep. They fill a lot of buckets, Jeff, and you know there's millions of these fish in the system.
Yeah.
But you know when those walleyes are coming through in waves, these saugers fill the void. And I'll tell you what the other thing they do is they put a lot of fish in the fry pan.
Yeah. Well, this is one of the best eating fish you'll ever have.
Yep.
And the way the limits are right now, you can have, maybe explain the limits real quick on the sauger versus the walleye.
Yep. In the winter, you can have a combined limit of walleyes and sauger of 8 fish. Up to 4 of those can be walleyes.
Sure. So you could have 8 saugers, or you could have 4 walleyes and 4 saugers.
Yep.
To fill your limit. But I'm going to throw them in the bucket here. But if somebody is watching this and they want to come and they want to have that snowmobile adventure,
yep.
I mean, the miles of shoreline are, it is unbelievable, isn't it?
Well, I think the kicker is this, is if you want to go remote and you want to pull your collapsible behind your snowmobile and really go after it,
yeah.
Here's the deal. That there's groomed, staked trails all the way across the lake.
Yeah.
And those snowmobile trails, Jeff, go over some of the best structure on Lake of the Woods.
Do.
You want to get out on your own and really go after it, man, you got that opportunity, but it's so nice having a groomed, staked trail leading your way.
Yeah, so if somebody has if you have a snowmobile and you're interested in coming up, it doesn't get any better than exploring up here.
And for me, you know, when I go on big water, it's really intimidating thinking of going out 20 miles on ice that I haven't been on before.
Yeah, that's a good point.
When you got that snowmobile trail and then you can go off a mile to hit a reef,
yeah,
that's much more comforting for me.
Yep, absolutely. Bobber down. Here we go, bobber down. Got him.
Nice one, Jeff.
Yeah. Smoked it. The old dead stick is kind of on fire today. It's funny how it switches from dead stick to jiggy minnow to dead stick. Another nice sauger. Boy, these are a nice run of sauger. I mean, this is a good, fun fish again.
That's a solid fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's nice.
They're kind of cookie cutters, you know. That's a game, but this is just purely action. I mean, to watch the bobber go down, watch the Vexlar, to watch all these things happen, the excitement, the craziness. Hopefully, you get to kind of feel some of that. There, I finally got it out of there. You kind of feel the excitement that we have. It's so fun. I'm just going to throw that one back. I mean, the whole point of this show is to get people excited about Lake of the Woods. And Joe, you work for Lake of the Woods Tourism. Mm-hmm. Your job is to spread the word about this amazing fishery for anglers alike that want to be hardcore, that want to come up and experience full service. And I mean, the opportunities we've talked about are abundant. But if people want to know more about you and this whole area, where do they go?
You know, we have a one-stop shop, our website. And our website is Lake of the Woods, MN as in Minnesota, lakeofthewoodsmn.com. Mm-hmm. And Jeff, you know, there we have a whole list of our resorts, sleeper fish houses, ice fishing guides, how to get up here. I mean, just about everything Lake of the Woods you can imagine is on that website.
Yeah, absolutely. Lakeofthewoodsmn.com for all the information if you want to come up and go fishing. We got a couple more fish to catch.
Let's get it done.
Yep, awesome.
Across the Ice Belt has been brought to you by these great partners: Reed Sporting Goods, Family Outdoor Outfitters, Excel Outdoors, organize your life outside, Milwaukee Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show, Jason Mitchell Elite Series Rods, Ice Armor, and Clam Outdoors. We are ice fishing.
Get ready for 2 huge shows for the ice fishing fanatic. It's the Ice Fishing and Winter Sports Show presented by Clam in St. Paul, December 2nd through the 4th at the St. Paul River Center, and in Milwaukee, December 9th through the 11th at the Wisconsin State Fair Park. Attend daily seminars by the pros, shop exhibit after exhibit, and save on the hottest gear for the world's coolest sport. Plus, enter to win the ultimate ice fishing giveaway. For more information, visit stpaulicefishingshow.com or milwaukeeicefishingshow.com.
From the equipment we use to the clothing we wear, the developments of modern ice fishing technology only serves to make the time we spend on the ice with our friends and family more enjoyable. And there's one product that has stood the test of time for over 30 years, and that's Vexlar, the most trusted name in sonar. 3 generations of ice anglers have been using Vexilar technology, and Vexilar continues to earn the respect of anglers all across the ice belt. Time to create your own memories. Visit Vexilar.com.
If customer service is something you appreciate, look no further than Thorne Brothers Custom Rod and Tackle Shop. With a friendly staff that is willing to help assist you in all your fishing equipment needs. You won't find a larger selection of rods, lures, and specialty fishing gear. Looking for a new stick to set the hook with? Thorne Brothers Custom Rod Builders are the best in the business. Huge selection of hard-to-find equipment and across the ice belt approved. Thorne Brothers, located in Blaine, Minnesota, or found online at thornbros.com.
This episode's tip from The Godfather with Dave Gans has been brought to you by Lake of the Woods Tourism, the walleye capital of the world.
Ice anglers are always looking for ways to improve their skills and to find the newest hotspot. A great way to do that is stop by your local store and get a copy of the Ice Team Annual Magazine. In here, there's tips on how to catch, walleyes, northerns, panfish, trout, all the different ways that our pros are catching these fish throughout the country. Also, there's some destination pieces in here. You can actually plan an ice fishing trip to a destination and almost be assured that you're going to catch some fish, especially if you hire one of the guides that are in this magazine. So you will become a better ice angler by reading the pros' tips that are in this publication. So be sure to go down to your local bait store, ask for the Ice Team Annual Magazine. It's a free publication. They can get it for free, and you'll enjoy reading it and share it with your friends. Another great source of information is the IceTeam.com forum. There you'll get tips from a lot more pros. You'll actually be able to chat with them, ask them questions, and that will help you become a better ice angler.
Joe, do you have any extra bobbers over there? You do have extra bobbers?
What do you got going?
Because mine is down.
Right on, baby. Any size for that down bobber?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just having fun. I can't even tell you. No, not a big one, but it's a walleye.
There you go.
And I got him in my other line because I was waiting for you to answer. Wow, look at that blade jig. They pink is a great color, but this white one has been really good. Chout it. Where's our Mr. Walleye? Fun one. Now you got that little trick. You can ask your buddy when your bobber goes down, hey, you got any bobbers over there? They always say, why, yeah, because mine is down. I had mentioned earlier the simple system of the 1-2 punch, but I kind of wanted to really dive into the presentation and the rod and reel combinations that I'm using for each presentation. In Minnesota, while ice fishing during the ice season, you can utilize 2 lines. So we're fishing out of 2 holes, and on my first hole I have my jigging rod. On my second hole I have my did stick rod or my bobber rod. On my jigging rod we're using the clam rattle blade spoon, but what both Joe and I are using is this is the 1/8 ounce, and I'm using the minnow head on this, which goes to a fluorocarbon leader. In the stained water, you don't have to use a fluorocarbon leader, but I prefer to use that just because that's my system that I normally always use. And then it goes to the ball bearing swivel to 10-pound fire line. And the reason I like a fire line is because there's no stretch, 1, and 2, it's really durable. If I'm fishing and I'm catching a big fish and the line hits the bottom of the ice, it's kind of sharp, it's not gonna break. So that's why I really like the fire line. If I was to be fishing outside, which I do a lot, I can just scrape that ice off the line with the cold and it falls right off. We're in the comforts of the nice fish house, so we don't have to worry about having to do that. Now, again, it's just a simple minnow presentation, minnow head, and I'm just gonna set that down. And I'll show you what I'm using for my set line. Now, the set line can prove to be very effective, especially when the fish turn negative to neutral, where you call them in with the jigging stick and they come in and they have this nice minnow that's just sitting there, dangling there, and it's been about 50-50 for us today. This is the white with the silver back, which has been really good. And I use an 8-pound Berkeley Sensation. It's a copolymer line. So what that means is it's a line that is a mix between fluorocarbon and mono. So it has the capabilities, the fluorocarbon capabilities of the strength and the durability, but it has a monofilament action where it's soft and it really stretches nice. And I like that for my set line. On both my rods, typically I'm using a 28-inch rod. With the 28-inch rod, it gives me a little bit more control over the jig strokes and big, huge head shakes. But in a permanent shack, I like to downsize that to either a 26 or a 24-inch. This specifically is a Jason Mitchell Elite Series 26-inch rod, and it's a great action. It's fun. It's a little bit lighter, so it's really fun for all the fish. So that's the system of the 1-2 punch. If you're coming up here to Lake of the Woods, the walleye capital of the world, make sure to utilize a dead stick and a jigging rod, and you're going to catch a lot more fish.
I got one going here, you, Jeff. There he is.
Nice.
That feels good.
Yeah, you ripped his lips.
I do.
Oh, the Vexilar shuffle.
Oh yeah, look at that. Got it all under control. Here he comes. Hey, not bad, Sauger.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Nice. There's a good bucket fish. We can eat this one.
We're getting really close to that limit fish, aren't we?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how you work the leech flutter spoon, it's going to put giant fish just like this on the ice.
Yes, Clam Pro Tackle has done it again. But not just with the leech flutter spoon. From tungsten to plastics to new feather treble hook hard baits, Clam Pro Tackle has built an entire new line for 2017. That is a step above the rest, including new features that are going to help you ice more fish this winter.
The Jason Mitchell Elite Series ice rods and ice rod combos are the most thoroughly designed species-specific rods on the ice. Designed with the input from some of the finest anglers from across the ice belt, these rods feature hypermodulus graphite for extreme sensitivity and are built with the highest quality components available. So whether you're finesse fishing panfish, spoon-feeding walleyes, or chasing hard-charging pike and lake trout, Jason Mitchell Elite Series has an ice rod designed for whatever you do.
Oh, bobber down again. Oh, I love the bobber, watching the bobber. Just kind of sliding down. Got it. Oh, that's so fun. Just pounded. Nice little shaker. Ah, that's a nice sauger. Look at that guy. He kind of got into my other line there. Pop him off. Joe, look at this guy. That's a nice sauger.
Good one, huh?
That is a dandy sauger.
Oh, nice sauger, yeah.
Yeah. What a special day.
Oh, man, we've been catching fish all day.
Action. I think this almost closes out our limit. We're really close. I mean, we're going to have to do a count pretty soon, but you know, that you go through these different lulls throughout the day, and you kind of have a slow period. We eat some lunch, and then all of a sudden you get a wave of fish, and Joe's got one, and then it's funny how he catches two, and then I catch two, and then he catches one, and we're kind of going back and forth. But I don't know, that might be the biggest sauger of the day.
Nice sauger.
Yeah.
And that's going to eat good.
Yeah, it is. In the bucket it goes.
There you go.
Got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah.
It's fun. Oh, I see him down there. What is it? I think it's a nice sauger. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, bingo.
That is, that's funny. You splashed me in the face there.
Hey, that happens when you're whacking fish, Jeff.
I know. It's kind of combat zone in here. The hook sets never get old, do they?
No, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
So we were talking about ice fishing and anglers on the ice, and you mentioned to me a program that's called Keep It Clean.
Yeah. You know, we started a program at Lake of the Woods called Keep It Clean a couple of years ago, and basically came up with a game plan to educate, promote, and also physically place dumpsters at key ice access areas.
Sure, yeah.
And you know what, the whole concept is, hey, when you're out ice fishing, whether it's Lake of the Woods or anywhere, please take care of your garbage, take it with you.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
And if you see somebody else's garbage, do the right thing and pick it up for them. It's not right, but it's paying it forward, right?
Yeah, it truly is. I mean, that's when you put thousands and thousands of people on the ice, and even if it's one pop can or one beverage can, you know, it all adds up, you know, for a long ice season. So Keep It Clean is a really cool program, it sounds like.
It is. Yep. And you know what? I'll tell you something. You know, we have an unbelievable resource. We don't want to take a chance with it and make it messy.
Absolutely.
You know?
So we can keep catching fish like we have today.
It's been a good day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there he is. Got him.
Nice.
Yeah. A little better one.
Yeah. That looks like a head shaker. You want me to grab him?
Well, let's see what we got here. You got my other line? Let's see what we got going here. Ooh,
Yeah,
nice
walleye.
walleye.
Yeah, we'll take him any day.
Actually, I think it's a monster sauger. Look at the size
Get
of that
out
sauger.
of here. Look at that sauger.
Look at the size of that sauger. Look at that thing.
That is a giant sauger. So I just caught that big sauger and I thought I was king Allah, and you switched up to that orange, and look at the size of the sauger. This is a really special animal.
Isn't that nice for a sauger?
18-incher, you know, if you look at how chunky that is a really nice sauger.
It's a nice fish.
Maybe
It's
even 18
solid,
and a
too.
half,
Look at
yeah.
that. Look at the markings on them. I mean, just a beautiful fish.
Awesome. We'll let that one go.
Perfect.
Yeah. There she goes.
There she is. Nice fish.
What an amazing day.
Yeah. Well, it's been fun, hasn't it?
I have to tell you, you know, there's this film game is as fun as it gets, and it's as challenging as it gets. And I mean, when you get to come up and sit in a nice, comfortable shack like this and set the hook over and over again, and we had some opportunities at some bigger fish, but that's not always the name of the game. It's action, it's fun, it's the experience of everything, comfort. It doesn't get much better than that.
You know, we caught a lot of fish. We had a lot of fish come through we didn't catch, and we had fun.
Absolutely, we did. And what did you tell me at the beginning of the show?
I remember. I told you. There's two things you have to worry about when you come full service at Lake of the Woods ice fishing. It's what should I wear and what should I eat.
What should I wear and what should I eat? There's a third thing, and it's how much fish I'm going to eat out of that bucket tonight. Thanks, Mr. Joe Henry. That was a blast.
Thanks, Jiggy, for being up.
Across the Ice Belt would like to thank all of their partners for their support in making this show possible.